Today we're discussing Clearwater. Now for many of you, you may have heard of Clearwater and have only heard about how great the beaches are. Now it seems like when Clearwater is talked about, Clearwater Beach always comes top of mind. But what I wanted to share with you is that there's so much more to Clearwater than just the beaches. So some folks do not know about the surrounding areas of Clearwater as well, which are smaller and quaint and could be something that you're looking for. So it's not all about the beach and entertainment in Clearwater, although there are plenty of those, and I'll discuss a little bit, but for many people relocating here or wanting to invest, they typically only know the larger picture of Tampa, St. Pete, and Clearwater. So this video should help you get a deeper insight of what Clearwater is, so I hope you find some value. I'm Chris Johnson, your Tampa Bay realtor, and I make videos to provide you information on what it's like living and investing in the Tampa Bay area. So if you really like our videos and you want us to help you, just like many others that we've had, our information is going to be below, so just reach out to us. So Clearwater is this red section here, including the barrier island of Clearwater Beach, and is also in the northern part of a very dense Pinellas County. So let's go ahead and discuss some of the potential challenges that you may encounter while living in Clearwater. And it's hard not to say that the tourist crowd is definitely one of the top cons to living in the Clearwater area. Now this is a huge pro for you investors though. So being a very popular coastal destination in Florida, large crowds seem to almost always be present throughout the year. Peak seasons such as spring break and summer obviously are going to result in larger crowded beaches and the roads. So if you're commuting from work or just out and about running errands and you're trying to get home, you're going to have to be mindful of the traffic and learn to use some of the different routes to stay away from the main roadways. Now speaking of traffic, Clearwater seems to always have traffic. It is literally stop and go almost at all times of the day, whether it's tourist season or not. So again, Pinellas County is a very dense county in Florida, and Clearwater is basically like that hub of all the smaller little cities that surround this area. And these smaller little cities are like Dunedin, Safety Harbor, Palm Harbor, and Tarpon Springs even. So the highways and major thoroughfare are just always congested, and it can be quite a nuisance if you're not used to this. Now this takes me to the next con, which is actually a pro too, but speaking about the cons, it is the fact that Clearwater is such a main hub to all these other cities that I mentioned above. So again, Dunedin, Safety Harbor, Palm Harbor, and even up to Tarpon Springs. So Clearwater has all the major commercial shopping, such as the Countryside Mall, the big hospitals, large big box grocery stores like your Costco's of the world. So many folks who live on the outer cities, they still gravitate to the central Clearwater hub. Now you have Largo to the south, which is also a larger city because Largo is about 100,000 people as well as Clearwater is, but they're so close to each other that it almost seems like they blend together. So you've got to be weary of the dense population and the slow stop and go traffic almost at all times of the day. Now I will say, we aren't talking Miami, so it's very dense and it has a lot of traffic, but take that with a grain of salt because honestly, it really could be worse. So let's kick off the pros of Clearwater. So Clearwater is famous for its great beaches, including the world-renowned Clearwater Beach. Now for decades, it has always been listed at the top of the list of major U.S. Voting, where they say it's the top beaches in the U.S., top 25. It's been in the top 25 for the past decade. It's got white powdery sands, crystal clear turquoise waters, and really does have some of the best sunsets that you can ask for. So it really is like a paradise setting right in your doorstep. Now secondly, Clearwater is very well known for its entertainment and vibrant lifestyle. So the city is teeming with events, festivals, and a very lively downtown area filled with many restaurants, shops, and entertainment venues. Now speaking of the entertainment venues, so imagine Clearwater with the new amphitheater that came out, which they recently named The Sound, is going to be opening at Coachman Park this summer, this June actually, which is already filling up with music artists coming into town. So not only that, but this area also has a splash pad, a playground, it's got a small little lake, shaded structures, and an upper plaza, so it's a great area for family-friendly entertainment. So this development is key to revamping this downtown Clearwater scene, which has been lacking in comparison to Tampa and St. Petersburg. So next, with all the great entertainment and beach scene, Clearwater does have everything you will need, from a large mall to the big box grocery stores, like we said, the Costco's and other chain restaurants. So you really have access to everything inside the city limits and the hub of Clearwater throughout the major highways. So there's really no need to travel too far outside of the city to find exactly what you want. Now next, with the desirable lifestyle and location, obviously is going to come with higher cost of living. So far this year, the median price point for a single family home in Clearwater is at $422,000. But if you compare this to Sarasota, which is our neighboring region just south of us, their median prices right now are at $451,000, and they do not have nearly as much entertainment options. So you're getting a better value in Clearwater compared to places like Sarasota, which is a comparable city. Now, rents in Clearwater have continued to rise, so it is definitely a great area for investors to look in as well. Now, I will segue with that fact that you have plenty of other options outside of Clearwater, like the little cities we talked about previously. So another pro is that you can move closer east to Safety Harbor, which is a very beloved area with great boating scene, but it does have kind of an older feel to it. You have the charm of Dunedin with all the quaint stores, their restaurants, they have a little downtown scene. It's a very beloved area as well. Dunedin has really been popular lately. Just up to the north, you've got Tarpon Springs, which is north of Palm Harbor, and both of these areas are also very beloved areas outside of Clearwater, and they have their own respected downtown. So Tarpon Springs is going to be known for the Greek lifestyle. They've got the sponge docks. Palm Harbor is going to be a quiet, quaint little area. They have a small little downtown scene as well. Restaurants, shopping options. So great little spots to look into if you want to find little smaller areas outside of the Clearwater hustle and bustle. Now, lastly is the abundance of outdoor recreation. If you love outdoor activities, Clearwater is really going to be your dream come true. I mean, anything from boating to fishing, water sports, cycling, hiking, golfing, I mean, you name it. There are endless amounts of opportunities for you to have an active and healthy lifestyle with outdoor recreation. Now, some of the cool things we like about Clearwater with their activities is the dolphin boat tours. There's plenty to choose from. There's even a tropical party buffet cruise as well, which is like a 2-hour ride you can do in the afternoon, or also do a sunset tour. And another great thing to do to be active is to just go hiking and biking along the causeway. It's a long stretch where you can just take in the scenery, and you're always going to get a nice little breeze. So it is definitely worth weighing these pros and the cons to what your lifestyle is to see if Clearwater is a fit for you. For those who want a great sense of community, lots of activities and entertainment options, great beach scene, and an investor who wants to capitalize on huge tourist area, Clearwater may be a great option for you. But if you're not so keen on the traffic and dealing with tourists, even hurricanes may bother you, then you may want to reconsider and move a little bit more inland and come over into the Hillsborough or Pasco County areas. So make sure you like this video, subscribe to our channel for more future videos. We provide you all information and the truth on what it's like to live here in the Tampa Bay area and invest. So if you want to know more and you want to work with us, just send us a message, and as always, we'll catch you next week.